Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Charles. In the last video, we have discussed about sentence and its kind. Before getting into today's video, I would like to thank each and everyone for your kindest support and your generous reviews and suggestion to my channel. Thank you very much. Today's class is going to be about parts of speech. So what is a part of speech? A part of speech is nothing but classification of words in the sentence according to their function, according to their performance. In English, if you would like to construct a sentence, we should have at least two parts of speech, at least noun or a verb, or else you cannot construct a meaningful sentence. So there are 8 parts of speeches in English: noun, pronoun, adjective, preposition, verb, adverb, conjunction, and interjection. Please do make a note. There are 8 parts of speech in English. Today we will be only discussing about nouns. So what is a noun? And what are the classification of noun? We shall be dealing one after the other in a nutshell. I'm not going to bore you with all the examples and all stuffs and all. I'm going to make it very crisp and make you understand nouns and its kind. Okay guys, what is a noun? Before getting into noun, I'd like to give you a few examples. A.B. de Villiers is a great cricket player. That's a sentence. Yet another sentence: Rajinikanth is a stylish actor. There are 2 sentences right in front of you. I just want you to pick the nouns from these 2 sentences. Fine. So there is A.B. de Villiers and cricket, Rajinikanth and actor. These are the 4 nouns, and definitely all these 4 fall into different categories. That is secondary. So what is a noun? Noun is nothing but naming word. I don't want you to tell a noun is the name of a person, animal, thing, and all those things. It becomes again a bookish. Just remember, noun is a naming person. Just close your eyes. Imagine what are the things you find around you. Try to name them. They are nouns. That's all. Only thing, we need to classify them into different categories. Okay, there are 7 types of noun: proper noun, common noun, collective noun, abstract noun, countable noun, uncountable noun, and concrete noun. There are 7 types of nouns are there. We shall be looking into each one in detail. Fine. The first one's proper noun and common noun. Why did I take 2 altogether? It is simply to make you understand the difference between proper and common noun. Okay, let me take an example of these 2 things I have with me. So I have a pen, I have a phone. It's like I have a pen and I have an apple. I have a pen and phone. So these both are things. These both are things. I can put them into different nouns. So here is a phone. What phone it is? It's a Samsung phone. Here is a pen. Which pen? It's a Pilot pen. So this pen has got a proper name, Pilot. That is a proper name. Pen in general, it is a common name. This phone is a common name for phone. It can be of any phone, but this Samsung Galaxy is the proper name. So a proper name or proper noun is a name which is given to a specific thing, animal, place is called a proper name or a proper noun. A thing, person, anything, animal, place which comes under common thing is called a common noun. Did you get? Fine. Okay, we are into the next part. Next noun is collective noun. The very name denotes something you want to tell in a collection, in a group. Okay, let us get into some examples. Okay, you go into the road, you go on the road, all of a sudden there is a car crash. What happens? There are so many people joined together. They come and see what happens. So what forms there? A crowd. There are so many people. It's a crowd. A crowd is a collective noun. And you got audience. When you get into some stadiums, you get lot of audience. They are collective nouns. And we have our soldiers. Soldiers, as a group, we call them as army. So, whenever there is a group of something and you want to tell them in one name, we call it as a collective noun. Hope you got it. Fine. The next thing is abstract noun. The very name is very abstract. Okay, what is an abstract noun? It is a feeling or an idea. Fine. I love my mother. The word love is a feeling or an emotion. That is an abstract noun. Honesty is the best policy. You must have heard this proverb many a times. Honesty and policies, these both are abstract noun, which can't be touched, which can only be felt. These are the abstract noun. When you want to say abstract noun, there should be some feelings or ideas which are not tangible. Fine? That's about abstract noun. Next thing is concrete noun. The very name itself, concrete. When say concrete, which are tangible, which can be touched, which has got physical existence. For example, this cam, I can hold, I can touch. The tripod I can touch. The book I can touch. The wall I can touch and feel. I have so many chairs and the floor, anything which are touched, which can feel them, which have got the physical existence. We can call them as concrete noun. Just look around you, just try to find out the nouns which I've already taught you. You can find them. Fine. The next thing is countable noun. These are very simple because the name itself tell you the entire details. A countable noun which are easily counted, which can be counted, which can be, taken for account. For example, I have trees here right in front of me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 10 trees. There are 3 chairs right in front of me. I can count them. 1, 2, 3. The things which you can count are called countable nouns. Fine. And the last one is uncountable noun. The very name tells the things which cannot be counted. For example, you have water. Can you count 1, 2, 3, 4 waters, 5 waters? Doesn't happen. You got coffee. Can you count them? You cannot count the coffee. There is mud right in front of you. You cannot count. You must have seen in Vishnuvardhan movie or Vijaykanth movie where he will be asked to count. Okay, he will give the mud, handful of mud, and he will count. He will be asked to count. That doesn't happen actually. You cannot count the mud. So they are all called uncountable nouns. So there can be some units, for example, kilograms, liter, ounce. These can be used to count. For example, a liter of water, a cup of tea or coffee. Coffee lovers, a cup of coffee. These can be used. Okay, fine. So in a detail or as a whole, we have seen the types of noun altogether, and I've explained to you in a nutshell what is noun and the different types. Hope this will help you to identify the nouns right in front of you. So after listening to my class, please check out the nouns right in front of you. If you are able to classify them, okay, this goes to proper noun, this goes to common noun, this is a countable noun, this is an abstract noun. You cannot see abstract noun. You should have the feeling, okay? Those feelings are abstract noun. You have an idea. I have to go to class. I have to bunk the class. These are all ideas, right? So those are abstract noun. Okay, fine. You'll be able to classify them after seeing my video. Fine, guys. If you found my video helpful, please do like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much.